Okay? It is the footprint, the imprint, the scar, and the influence you leave not just on a person's life, not just on the world, but while you're living and when you're gone. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Does anyone understand that? Yes. Some people will say impact is eternal. Okay, that's fine. But as before God of man, as was coming, that's what the Spirit was going to say. It is the footprint, the imprint, the scar, and the influence you leave on someone's life and on the world. Not only when you're alive, but when you're gone. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
You know when you have a scar, even if someone scars you, someone can use all creams that you like. The world may not be able to see it, but you will always know there was a scar made. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
That's the same in life. You know, there's many people in life that influence. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Within the biblical terms, can someone tell me, so with regards to what I just said, which is an impact is the footprint, the imprint, the scar and the influence that you leave on, not just on an individual's life, but on the world, when you're alive and when you're gone. Can someone show me 2 examples? Because I'm sure this is a Bible believing church, I trust our know. And we know our Bible. Can someone just open the Bible or show me or just tell me times in the Bible where there was an impact that was made? Can someone tell me?
David made an impact.
Yes, Moses. What was his impact on me? He crossed the Red Sea? Okay, Mommy's warm. Mommy's warm. They get it, Mommy. It's there. Yeah? Okay, Elijah when he was going on. Okay, yes. He was. Joshua, yeah? In the river Jordan. Okay. What if I tell you that those are not impacts? How would you feel?
Esther.
How would you feel? Esther, okay? Esther, when she, for many years, she was barren.
No, Esther, when she went to the king, when she was not supposed to.
Okay.
When she's not allowed to.
Okay, that's an impact. That's what you define as impact, mommy.
Yeah.
Okay.
She put her life in.
Yeah?
When Jesus came to save us.
Okay, Jesus Christ, yeah? Okay, now we're getting there. Praise the Lord. Now let me tell you that no one's wrong in the house of God when it comes to the Bible. The Bible is, who knows what Bible stands for? Quickly, let's off the top of the head.
Truth.
No, sister, you know. What does Bible stand for?
Truth.
Bible.
It's a manual for life.
B-I-B-L-E. Bible. Okay, let me teach you something. Okay, Bible quickly, because time is going. Basic instructions before leaving earth. Let's come for God. Bible. It's a manual. Basic instructions. Basic. Now, when we're talking about impact, I'm talking about, you know when the children of God were in Egypt and they went through trials and tribulations. You know, some people said that there were certain acts of greatness in the Bible. Yeah. So when Moses went to the king and he defied and he asked for the people, let my people go, I wouldn't call that an impact. I'll call that an act of greatness. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Let us define the difference. Act of greatness and an impact. An impact for me is when they had gone through all those struggles. And it wasn't just some of them. There was hundreds of thousands, men, women, of children. But how many of them actually made it into the promised land? They all made it. They were all involved within the significance of coming out of Egypt. But the Egypt that stands today is not because of all of them. It's because of those of Israel. It's because of those that actually made it into the promised land. Those that helped to build it, to shape it. Those are the people that made an impact. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
You know when some people said, oh, Jesus Christ came down to make an impact. He did great significance. Yes, he made an impact. But tell me another impact with regards to Jesus Christ. within his circle that made an impact? Do you know?
It rose again from the dead.
Okay, that's an act of significance. I wouldn't say an impact. And you'll understand what I mean. How many of the disciples actually made it onto the Mount of Transfiguration out of the 12?
3. 3.
4.
Was it 4?
Just read it. Go into the Bible and read it. 4. So many of them were involved, but Jesus only recognized 4 as making an impact. And that's why they were opportuned, yes, to be able to go to the Mount of Transfiguration. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Does anybody understand that? There's an impact, yes, and there's acts of significance. So, you know, in life, when I preach, I like to talk about, I don't like to Bible bash, and I don't like to quote stories of St. Moses, because I wasn't there, but in life, I like to make it with regards to your life. Who knows the percentage of people that build, that achieve their dreams, and who knows the percentage of those that are builders of other people's dreams? Who knows that? Who knows the percentage? Okay, 5%. So 5% of what? Those that build dreams or those that achieve their dreams? It's 5%. Okay, yeah, okay. Who knows? Who else? Children of God. 2%. 2%. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Let's say 3%. So you see Nike that you wear, Adidas, Apple, was an individual or two that made an impact or a significance or a footprint on the earth, but there are millions or hundreds of thousands of people that are helping them to sustain their goal. You made an impact on the world. There's 1 or 2 people that are the individuals that set that company up, or the hundreds of thousands of people slaving away to help those people achieve their dreams. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Does anybody understand what I mean by impact? It's not acts of significance. It's not doing certain greatness things. It's things that when Steve Jobs is dead, people will still be talking about him. But are they going to be caring about the little person in China? Or the business, or the business manager that works for Apple? No. Or the store manager that works for Apple? Or the deputy Eastern Continental manager for Apple? No. Who are they going to care about? Steve Jobs. Think about Bill Gates. Does it? Even if you know about, when you talk about Bill Gates, you think, oh, Microsoft. Do you care? Do you even know the individuals that helped him to create his business? Do we care?
No.
No. Impact. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So think about it, between me and you. What impact are you having on this earth? Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Are you a person that is going to achieve their dreams? Or are you going to be a person that helps someone else build their dreams? Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I hope it's sinking in. Something that annoys me in the white garment is we are, well, some people, because I know we're not in this church, they have that mindset of, because we're in white garment, we can't achieve greatness, we shouldn't be wealthy. That's rubbish. That's absolute rubbish. Nonsense. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
When we go into Revelation 4, it says, I saw the throne, 24 elders, and they had in their heads crowns of gold. When you see a king, when you look at the list of the kings in this country, we all know about the kings, we don't know about the princes, do we? We don't really care. They have the brother sitting, but we care about the kings. We are kings. White garment, we are kings. We are kings and queens. We were ordained to make an impact. If you're not making an impact, you are failing. Praise the Lord. Know that right today. We're going into 2018. Oh, someone gave me a message years ago. Fine. But what ways are you going to enable you to achieve that thing? Not only achieve it, make it great. Not only make it great, make it significant. And not only make it significant, make an impact. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I'm speaking to somebody today.
Yes.
The Bible lets us know that many are called, but few are chosen. These are the people that were chosen to hear the word of exhortation today. Give us a round of applause. So, when we talk about impact, I thought about Bill Gates and I spoke about Steve Jobs. Tell me someone else that you know that has made an impact on this earth. So I think we understand where we're going with impact. So I think as individuals and Christians in the body of Christ, I think we're all in one spirit. Can someone please rise and tell me who has made an impact on earth? Someone, please. Huh? I can't hear you. Please stand up. Michael Jackson. Okay, yes. Okay, yeah. Brilliant. Can you give a round of applause for this guy? Can you stand up, please? What's your name? Benny. Benny, what is the mark and the impact that Martin Luther King left on the earth? So, an individual, so the joy that me and you or our families are living in a country is because one man made a choice, he stood by that choice, and he walked in that choice, and he believed in that choice, and he allowed it to make an impact. You know, when Martin Luther King was alive, did he realize the impact he was living? Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
And let me make you know one thing. If you're an individual that is ordained to make an impact in the world, if you believe that you're great now, you're not making an impact. Know that right today. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Martin Luther King, Barack Obama, all made impacts. They won't understand the impact they made until they're gone. St. Moses remember that when he was around, some people say he cursed him and stuff, rubbish, absolute nonsense. Nonsense. Those people that are literate are absolute nonsense. Somebody that was from a distant part of Nigeria or whatever, he was not born into Christianity, he came into it, yeah? He then evangelized, and that mode of worship is now celebrated around the whole world. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Did he realize that it would be as great as it was? He could have heard the messages. But you and I are wearing this white garment because of one man. Jesus Christ lit the way, but he showed us the way. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Impact. How are you and I making an impact? I think we're starting to understand impact. When we're gone, are we going to be celebrated when we're gone? Are people going to say, wow, when that person was alive, they molded not just me, one or two individuals, but thousands of people? When people say, oh, white garment churches, well, it's good when, and there's one, and you're about it, God likes small churches, and his delight is for it to be big. Remember, the key word in that is not the small bit, it's his delight is to make it big. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
We should be ministering to the masses. Your glory is like a candle. We are the light of the world, yes? So why would you put a candle under a tree, or would you put it under a chair? So how are you allowing your light to shine? How are you allowing your light to make an impact? The Bible lets us know that this is the dark world. We are the light of the world. But why are we not shining? I believe children of God, we should have the best of the best. So people can see us and say, I want to have that. And then they can start to follow us. And then then people start to follow them because we made a choice, because we want to do better. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So what does that mean as an individual? We should never settle for where we are. There's a difference between being comfortable in one situation, not being too and being content, because the Bible lets us know people like a content person, but there's no harm in for you to achieve greatness. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So open up Mark 5 from 13 to 16, please. So we have Bible backing in what we're saying. Yeah, so Matthew 5 from verse 13 to 16. Matthew 5, 13 to 16.
Ye are the salt of the earth.
Yes?
But every salt has lost its savor.
Okay, so, if you don't mind, I'll just cut you there. So what does the Bible say? We are the salt of the
Earth.
We are the salt of the
Earth.
No. We are the salt of the
Earth.
We are the salt of the
Earth.
Good. Alright, so who likes to cook here? We hand out. Who likes to cook? Who can cook well? There's a difference between cooking and cooking well. Okay. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
If you don't put salt in it, how does it taste? Alright then. So we have been planted, as the Bible says, because the Bible says there's basic instructions before leaving earth. Yes? We are the salt of this world. So we are supposed to season it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We're there to season it. Okay? Now if we're not seasoning it, what does the Bible say, mommy?
Okay. If the salt and blood is together, where shall it be salted?
So where will it be sorted, yes?
Then stop. Good for nothing, but to be cast out.
So what does the Bible
Under the foot of men.
So what does the Bible let us know? It says if we're not doing our job, basically we should be chucked out and cast out. So the Bible lets us know that declare a thing and it must be established. Yeah? So if you, the salt of the world, is not seasoning the world, who is the world? Individuals around you, your family, your neighborhood, then you're deserved to be cast out. If you're not making an impact in the life of somebody and around you, you deserve to be cast out. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I pray we will not be cast out in Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
The Bible is very specific. God is a very specific God. We are the salt of the earth, meaning we're supposed to season the earth. So think about it. How are you and I seasoning the earth? Some people just live life. You're just living life. You don't have, your life has no tomorrow. There's nothing in your life that has a meaning. You're not imparting or impacting life of somebody right next to you. So what is your value on the earth? Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So open Psalm 19 quickly because I'm going to cut it. Because there's more in that, but I'll cut it.
Psalm 19, verse what?
The Psalm 9, mommy. Yes. Oh yes.
Day unto day uttereth speech.
Yes.
And night unto night showeth knowledge.
Yes.
There is no speech nor language where your voice is not heard.
Praise the Lord.
The light is gone.
Mommy, just that. So, because I've been told to run up, I blame you because, and the Bible says there's a time for everything, a season. You will not prolong yours and then shorten the word of God. So, but I would do what I can do. The Bible says what, mommy? That last bit.
There is no speech nor language where your voice is
So
not heard.
it's a commandment. There is no speech, no language where your voice shall not be heard. So if you're doing something and you're not impacting, it's not because God has not heard your prayer. It's because your actions is not taking you to impact the world. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
It says right there. The heaven, yes, that last verse on me.
There is
No speech, no language where your voice shall not be heard. It says in Isaiah 60, it says, arise, shine. No, it doesn't say arise and shine. No. That, when it says arise and shine, that's a request. Yeah? It says arise, shine.
Command.
It's a command. You know, God is forward, backward, left, right. You understand? It's a command. Rise, shine. If you're not shining, it's your own fault. Impact. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
If you're not making an impact, it's not because of God, it's not because of a mother, it's because of your individual. Don't be selfish. Shine for the world to see. Ask and try and achieve the best you can become. Because in the end of time, when you're gone, when the angels are playing the records and they're counting those that made an impact in the world, and when human beings are saying, yeah, this person made an impact in the world, are me and you going to be celebrated? That's what we need to be thinking. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I'm rounding up quickly. So, 3 ways for us to make an impact, yeah? Quickly. So, if you want to rise up to you, it says, is Jehovah pleased? So, number 1. So, 3 things to know that if you're making an impact in the world. First one is Jehovah pleased? What do you know? What do you mean by is Jehovah pleased? Does anyone know quickly? Is Jehovah pleased with your work? Your work. So, for instance, for somebody, it's like you having a manager, yeah? For someone to be happy with your work, you've got to produce. If you're not producing, I'm not going to be happy with you. Yes? Are you productive? First thing.
Are you productive?
The second thing is, so not only are you working hard and you're productive, but is the quality of your work acceptable? You know the difference between some people produce, it's like in China, they produce many counterfeit, and then it's not quality. So are you producing quality on the world? So not just in the church, because this building is not the church, the individuals are the church. Yeah? So the first thing is, are we being productive and are we producing quality? Yes? The third thing is, are we using the word of God? The Bible lets me know that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Jesus Christ said that I'm going to leave, and the disciples were like, God, do not leave us. And he said, I'm sending the comfort, which is the Holy Spirit. People that make an impact on the world leave comfort. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Does that make sense? Martin Luther King, he left comfort because those that were not able to vote and stuff, those that were hassled, they were unable to do it after or during this time. Until now, we're still enjoying it. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
So the three things to know that if you're making an impact on the world is, are you productive? Are you producing quality? And are you backing it with the word of God? Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Some of these people that we think are multi-billionaires, they pray, you know. They're not just like they're just lazy, they pray. Pray fervently. Who knows, what's this lady? That has the body that puts a Barbie doll, the black girl.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Does Nicki Minaj pray? Yeah? You don't think so? Okay. Put your hand up if you don't think Nicki Minaj prays. Put your hand up, please, please. If you don't think she prays, put your hand up. Be bold, please. I don't bold Christians. And because of my time. Okay, if you think she prays, put your hand up. Some of you are just 50-50 Christians. Okay, let me tell you a fact. I know Nicki Minaj's bodyguard, her personal bodyguard when she's in the UK. He says before she goes on stage, 45 minutes she's on the phone to her pastor and she's praying fervently for that show to be a great success. Praise the Lord. Live and direct. You may not see it, but she's doing it. So what do we say about making an impact? She's making an impact. Everyone listen to a song, she's going to people listen to a song. But she's not only is she productive, she's producing quality, and the final thing which you didn't know is she's backing it with the word of God. Praise the Lord. So don't watch someone else. You might think, oh, that person not. If you follow your own race, if you're bold, if you have faith in what you're doing, and you have the trust in God to lead you in a path, you will make an impact. Because the Bible doesn't know that all things shall come to end. That's the only guarantee God gave us. Some people will be rich, some people will be poor. But the only guarantee that God has given us is that in the end of time, you will meet your Creator. Now I want to tell you, and I want you to think about this. When you meet your Creator, because the Bible has also told us in that Matthew that we have a sword of the word of the head, we're supposed to season it. If we don't season it, it shall be cast out. When you meet your Creator, what are you bringing to your Creator? What impact are you bringing to your Creator? What impact have you brought not just to individuals, but to the world? So if you remember what I started off with, which is impact, is the imprint, the footprint, the scar, and the influence that you leave onto individuals and onto the world, not only when you are alive, but when you are gone. You shall be worthy of us in Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus.
Amen.